Good morning from beautiful Colorado. It is a gorgeous spring day here, Sunday morning, April 6th, and we found ourselves out near Colorado Springs in the view of the amazing Pikes Peak. And we're heading west to Cripple Creek. Why? Because we want to go somewhere, but you see all that white stuff on the mountains? Well, that's where the trails are. We got 95+% of the trails are still closed here at the beginning of April. One of the few that's open is this one that's got an incredible shelf road section, and it's called Shelf Road, of all things. Imagine that. But we'll get to that later on. But now we're going to stop at one of the more unique things along the way into Cripple Creek. We don't know any history about this. I can't find anything online, but it's worth stopping and taking a look at. Because where else are you going to find the Statue of Liberty, the entire Flintstone family, several dinosaurs, a pterodactyl, giant wind chimes, and of course, Bigfoot. Besides Colorado. Now looking out over the valley, the first thing you see is the town of Cripple Creek, and it was part of the mining boom back in the 1800s. It actually was known as the world's greatest gold camp, and over 22 million ounces of gold was extracted from the area, and over 500 mines existed. Now we're going to go past Cripple Creek a ways down into Victor. We're going to check out some of these historic sites for ourselves. Now the town of Victor is a short 5-mile drive from Cripple Creek, and right behind it is this historic mining district that has some remnants of some pretty big structures still left for you to explore. Now this area is full of old mining relics, artifacts, ore cars, and of course, old mines. And there's even a hiking trail that takes you to a number of different locations around the area for you to get up close and personal with some of this stuff. Now granted, when the area is full of snow, may not be a good time to go for a hike up here, but it's worth coming back when the weather's good and taking a look at all this historical stuff for yourself.
Come. Lucas, come. Come here.
Now, if you do have some time to stop, I do recommend spending a little bit of time here in Victor. There are some cool little restaurants, some shops, some things to see here. And during the summer, there's even wild donkeys running around. Very, very strange place. But we're gonna head back to Cripple Creek, and over there's even a mine tour that you can go in, which is super cool. But we are gonna go and start on Shelf Road. Large vehicles and vehicles towing trailers should consider an alternate route. Well, let's get going. Well, we definitely are having a lot of fun already. We started off in the mining district outside of Victor, which is only about 4 miles past the turn to go into Shelf Road. So we definitely recommend you go over there, check out the old mines, and I mean, for us, that is really cool stuff. But now we're gonna start Shelf Road, and it gets its name because a lot of it is Shelf Road. So it's gonna be a lot of Shelf Road stuff today. It's pretty easy. You can do this in just about any vehicle, but it is super, super scenic. You wanna get out for the day. You wanna have just a fun place to go without any major obstacles. Shelf Road could be a real winner for you. So let's go have some fun as we take this from here in Cripple Creek down to Canon City. That is just something right there. Timber and rocks. It's amazing in all the years that's never like caught on fire or anything. That's one huge wall. Is that another wall over there? Well, there is a lot of Shelf Road on Shelf Road. There's also a lot of canyons, and I think that's one of the things that really makes this a cool drive. Is just it doesn't have like epic views like some trails, but it is a really nice road to go on. All these canyons, rock formations, water, little creeks and streams. It really has a lot going for it. And this time of the year, it's really pretty too. It's a beautiful spring day here in Colorado. It is April 6th, so it is technically spring, and this area will get snow for a while. Yeah, it's a little slick here. Well, that's gonna make this a fun drive. Nothing like doing a Shelf Road in the snow when it's icy. Good job. All right, good planning.
Remember, you wanted to advertise it as at least deadly.
Yeah, yeah.
So stick to the plan.
Let's make sure that this does not become a more deadlier trail than it has been in. It's not known for it, but today, well, there's going to be some slipping and sliding, I think.
Well,
So we're just going to take it nice and slow, nice and easy.
not the first dumb idea what we had.
It is not. No, honey. We've definitely had dumber ideas than this. But we've seen 2 cars coming out of it, so
Maybe they turned around.
maybe they
and
turned
driving
around.
back.
That's true.
We didn't ask them.
After we started heading more south and got out of the canyon, there was no more snow on the road. It's been nice and dry and no more fear of sliding off the road to our inevitable death. So that's good. And then shortly after you pass the 9-mile mark, this is where Shelf Road really starts to earn its name. Shelf Road is very well maintained, it's graded, it's plenty wide enough. Most passenger cars can do this without any problem because there's no obstacles or ledges or big rocks to deal with, and it's wide enough for most people to feel pretty safe on it. In fact, I can only find one instance of someone actually going off the cliff and dying, and that was back in 2020, which makes this one of the least deadliest roads, especially when you compare it to other places in Colorado, like I-25. Flying a drone is definitely one of the things I really enjoy doing, and the FPV style is something I'm a big fan of. However, it does come with risks. If you watch some of our videos, you know I've crashed a drone, well, let's just say more than once. In this case, I'm sitting here trying to find Katerina on this road. It turns out, I find out later, this wasn't even the right road. And as she got away from me, I lost signal. There's nothing I can do. There's no battery left. The drone's going down. I'm stuck. It's just gonna go down. I have no signal. I don't know where it is. I have no video. All I can do is hope that we can find it later on. Well, I crashed the Avata. Didn't crash it, but I was trying to find Katerina, and I ended up trying to follow the wrong road. But after a long and very steep climb, we were able to locate it, and now we're heading back to the Jeep that's way down there. But we have the Avata, we have all the footage. We just need to get back to the vehicle and work our way back down and continue on Shelf Road. Yeah, that was way up here was almost the graveyard for the drone. That was one hell of a hike. And if you look way, let me see it, over here, you can see people rock climbing up there. So it's a great spot, but oh, that was a hike. Thank goodness we got the drone back. Now, even though we have hit the end of Shelf Road, our adventure is not done for the day. There is a nice trail right at the end of Shelf Road called The Bank. Now, it's only a little over 7 miles long, but it's going to take you about 2 hours to get through because there's supposed to be some fun obstacles on it. So we're going to take a moment, well, a while, a couple hours anyway, and go check it out for ourselves. Well, it was awfully nice while we're on this trail, the bank, just a little side trail off of, what were we on? Oh, Shelf Road. We ran into some folks out there, super nice, fans of the channel, and we want to thank them for the purple duck that they gave us. Really sweet of them to, this is the granddaughter wanted to give it to us, so thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. Hope you're having a fun day on the trail as well. Well, there's a view that doesn't suck. Wow. We've never been on this trail before, this thing called the Bank, here at the end of Shelf Road. And while it's supposed to be rated moderate, I mean, the obstacles really aren't much. It is kind of slow going, but it's nothing a stock Jeep can't handle easily, or a Tacoma or Bronco or anything like that. There's nothing crazy in terms of obstacles, but I gotta say, the views are actually pretty damn good. Surprisingly good. Didn't expect that at all. So nice surprise. There are certainly some amazing campsites around here with some incredible views. So if you want to go camping, you want some awesome places, here along the bank is definitely worth checking out. Because as you can see, these are some views that don't suck. I am a big sucker for cool rock formations, and so for that, this trail is pretty darn cool. It has some really neat rocks.
Whew.
And we've got a gate. All right. We don't run into gates very often.
But that was...
So this is going to be one of those that we, it says please close gate. So we're open it, go through it, and close it again. This is just one of those descents where being in 4 low, shoving it in manual 1, just letting her coast down is the way to go. Use that engine braking and not heat up the brakes. dog is my co-pilot.
I cannot take his seat.
Okay, come on, buddy.
I won't fit there. We're in a cow country. Do you see cows? I think I saw one already.
Cow. Lucas, look at the big dogs. Look at the big doggies. Big doggies. Huh. Big doggies.
How those big doggies can make a hole in you.
Hey, doggy. Yo, doggy.
Beep.
We are continuing our adventure here on Shelf Road. We got down, we did the bank, a loop that we had never done before. Apparently that's relatively new. I don't know how old it is, but we were told that it is a new trail, which is always neat to see new stuff open up. We met a great couple in this beautiful Bronco. I wish I would have got some footage of it, an old classic Bronco. Gotta love those things. And yeah, so thanks for stopping, saying hi to us. And along those lines, we want to say, you know what, Katarina and I, we're just normal people. We're regular people that just happen to go wheeling a lot. If you see us on a trail, stop, say hi, introduce yourself. We'd love to meet you. If you see us at a show, don't hesitate to walk up, shake our hand, introduce yourself, let us know who you are. Because without our viewers, we'd be nothing. So we definitely appreciate it, and we love meeting the people who watch the channel and who like what we do. So thank you very much for everybody that does that, and don't hesitate to come up and say hi. We'll always say hi back.
Interesting even to see it from this side of you. I always did it going south. I never did this Shelf Road going north.
Neither have I, actually.
So look at this.
I always do Shelf Road, Skyline Drive, and then come back on Phantom Canyon. But I don't think I've ever driven this going north.
Kind of like feels like a different road.
It does, actually.
I would say going south, you cannot see Creek very well down there. From this direction.
Yes, but if you're a passenger who does not like shelf roads, going north may not be a good option for you.
It's only 4 miles, you can walk back.
Totally different views.
Yeah. And because the sun now from the west side,
While Shelf Road may not be that dangerous to your typical driver, it has proven to be one of the deadliest trails around for drones. And this is not the first time that I have crashed drones here on Shelf Road. So it's earning its reputation big time. Now, Katerina wanted to make a stop here because we missed it on our way in, and this is an entrance to an old mine. She wanted to stop and check it out, so I'll let her. This is actually the Roosevelt Tunnel Portal. This was a drainage into the Ajax mine shaft, but it was also used multiple times for evacuation when something would go wrong with the elevators inside of the Ajax mine. So, cool little backstory there from back in the old mining days. Kind of cool. Always nice to know when there's some story to go along with an interesting location. What an amazing day we had today. I mean, some things went wrong. We lost the drone, we got it back. We lost it again, we got it back. It's all been good. And we did a trail that we've never done before. The, what was that called?
Bank.
The bank, that's right. So that was kind of cool. But beautiful day here on Shelf Road. Highly recommend it. Spend some time in Cripple Creek. Often there's donkeys roaming around during the summer and stuff. Go down to Victor and check out the historic mining area. I think that's really cool. So you can make a great day of this. For a bigger loop, take Shelf Road to Canon City, go do Skyline Drive while you're out there, and then come back on Phantom Canyon Road. You can make a really big loop out of it. We didn't have time today, so we just headed back on Shelf Road, and now we have a 3-hour drive home. So thanks for watching, everybody. Super appreciate it. All the viewers, subscribers, patrons out there, really appreciate your support out there. And oh, that's right, we have to air up. we didn't air down a lot, but we do need to air back up before we get on the highway. And so we're going to do that. And check out our sponsors, Retivus Radios and Dirtbox Overland. Fantastic companies, really happy with their products. Thanks for watching, everybody. From Katerina, Lucas, down here asleep, there he is, and myself, you stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the trails.